Hey guys, and welcome to part 6 of the Shadow the Hedgehog playthrough. We're now going on to the semi-hero pathway, which yes folks, for all of yous watching, this is going to be the last time you'll see Westopolis.
Oh, thank God.
So now we're going to do the hero mission, which is kill all the black aliens with Sonic.
Seems straightforward, but we're falling down this bit again.
Cause I'm free, free falling. Insert that song every time you fall down a pit. So now our enemies are all the black aliens.
I never noticed that little scream that alien made there.
I think it's because the GameCube has those added little sound effects that they can do compared to the PS2.
Ah, right, yeah, makes sense.
Like in Sonic Heroes, actually in Westopolis, the energy pipes that you see in the GameCube, you can see little particles, but in the PS2 it's just a plain orange,
Right.
because the GameCube is supposedly more superior than the GameCube. No, sorry,
The GameCube is more superior than
the GameCube. Let me rephrase that. The GameCube is supposedly more superior than the PS2 in terms of that department.
Yeah. Yeah, funnily enough, Nintendo actually made more powerful hardware than Sony did.
Well, I would say the PS2 still was a good console.
Yeah.
Especially for like Final Fantasy, God of War, and Shadow of the Colossus and all that.
I mean, the PS2 is like still the most sold game console of all time.
Yeah, it does it. Because I think it was more than the PS2. Like you can, it's according to some site, it could be used as a backup PC.
Really?
If you know how to do all the technical stuff, that is.
Yeah.
I just wish sometimes that, I wish they, the Hero's Shadow, I wish they give you a bit of ability instead of zipping past through the level, because when you're doing a collectathon like this, zipping past the level's the last thing you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, hate to tick off gun.
In other words, I hate to piss them off. You already... Not to mention, let's think about it, if the Gun Commander's had a vendetta for Shadow for quite some time, why was Sonic arrested in Adventure 2?
Plot holes. They probably just didn't have this game planned out back then.
What, the boss killed the foot soldier but not the bat?
Yeah, like clip through it.
I'm not sure if I mentioned this before, but every time you beat the story, when you get a different ending, folks, there's this shadow crate. When you break that open, it gives you unique weapons. For example, you might get a samurai sword. Then there's a vacuum gun, which again, the way the vacuum guns work, you just hold down the button and it sucks everything in, from obstacles to enemies, and it's kind of terrifying actually, especially when it's a human.
Yeah.
But
imagine that, getting trapped in there.
Aye. But this specific one that breaks from the shadow crate, it's a reference to Billy Hatcher and the Giant Egg. Why that game of all games? It's like it's a completely different demographic. You know what I mean?
I guess it just wants to advertise.
But that's like the ultimate thing for kids, and you want to advertise, link it with this?
Who knows? Maybe some edgy teenagers like a bit of chicken.
Well, I suppose it depends how they like their eggs. And what you get, and being the last story, you get what's called the Shadow Rifle, which it gives you 20 bullets, but it pretty much kills almost everything in one shot.
Ah, right.
Even bosses. This bit is so the last 3 enemies are here, and we should be done. Done. So if I missed in that single end of those black aliens, that would have been the last checkpoint, and I would have been forced to go back and look for that one enemy I missed. Is it going to be another A rank?
Well, yes, it is.
What was I expecting?
I think someone really does like this game.
Shut up. That doesn't mean it. You're the only thing that's keeping me from going insane here. Because I was torturing myself with this game.
Now that was sweet, Shadow. Yeah. Well, I'm not here to
What's in the market today, Shadow?
say something like that.
I don't like these animations though.
Don't waste
See, eyes look a bit goofy, don't they?
Yeah. Oh, the worst is yet to come in the next boss.
Emerald in this city. Our mission here is
Our weapons are useless. Retreat!
Guess that means welcome to the next level. Let's
That's supposed to be a Sega reference, that.
Yeah.
here.
Get back here.
Get back here right this minute, you naughty boy! So now we're gonna go on to the down path, and this level's gonna be called Lethal Highway.
Can I just say I hated this level?
What was wrong about it?
I just didn't like it.
At all?
No, it always stressed me out.
What Pacific mission?
I've just gotta keep.
It was mostly just trying to destroy the spaceship, that one there.
The tank.
Yeah.
That's your hero mission, folks. That tank there that's flying, you have to destroy it before it reaches the end of the goal.
Isn't it if you fail it, that it's like the very first time you hear Sonic swear?
Yeah, he's like, damn, they got away. Leave it to me, I'll chase them down.
Why didn't you just chase him down in the first place?
Exactly. Mind you, this is one of my favourite music pieces, this one, Lethal Highway. All you need to do for this tank, folks, is constantly mash it until the shield turns to green, and then the shield will come off, and then the tank will blow up. If you had the Shadow Rifle, it would have gone no problem. But here I'm stuck with regular machine pistol, so I could just keep on mashing. But here's a little trick you can do right here, but it's very tricky. I got here lucky.
Just keep holding attacking.
And to get over that bottomless pit. It doesn't always work, mind you.
How many hits can this shield take?
It takes quite a few. As for the dark mission, folks, it's get to the goal. Because Black Doom at this point is losing his army, so he's trying to get out of the city.
We've gotta help them.
Why is Shadow not like, oh god, it's everywhere?
It's fucking disgusting.
There is some extra stuff there, folks, but I'm not gonna bother. Especially when I'm trying to chase a fucking tank.
Man, I thought we lost them, but let's go. Try going down here.
So it's pretty much a race, but also destroy the tank as fast as you can, folks.
Ed, are you enjoying the fight too?
That's Shadow's inner personality coming out.
Shadow, try grabbing onto that horizontal bar.
And you can get bikes in. Now, in this stage, you can get a bicycle and a car. Don't use them. As
They'll only slow you down.
As I'm showing right here, Shadow is faster on foot. Now, here's something I did here, folks. I'm running ahead because I'm thinking the tank is way ahead. Only do I realise when I get to a certain point that I think I overshot the tank. And I race back. With my two-fingered pistol.
I know, it really does look like a hand.
Yeah, it does.
Damage to it, you should be able to get through.
This is because I knew at this point that the tank should be here by now. I was like, did I overshoot it? I better run back. So I'm fighting against the camera here. I can't turn the camera around. It's like that old Crash Bandicoot problem. There's the tank.
There we are.
All systems, full power!
Oh, yep, it's going green.
Yep, just keep doing that until it comes off. And that's the shield gone.
Now we just need to attack it.
Just attack it and it'll blow up.
Hey, not bad.
So it should be done soon. There we go.
Yes, we
What hit me? No, not only that, it hit Sonic too. What fucking hit me?
I won't allow them to do what they want to anymore.
I don't know if it's just me because the way those two animations go by in the camera shot, but I can't help but feel that in that shot, Sonic and Shadow do like a high five as they walk by.
Like a wee, sort of like, discreet one, so that people don't see him doing that.
Alright. But please answer that, Colin. Please answer that. What hit me?
I've no idea, I didn't even see anything hit you either.
Well, something caused me to lose rings.
The white screen hit you, that's what happened.
Hand over that Chaos Emerald, or else.
I'll deep fry you.
I'm gonna cook you like a starfish.
I don't take orders, especially from you.
I think Chip is looking for a new meal for his Chip Chippy. It's called Deep Fried Black Doom.
This'll give me that reservation. This'll give me that job interview.
It's about time we had a Chip Chippy reference.
Yeah. Here's our next boss, folks. The Black Bull.
My new energy drink, Black Bull. can tell that was someone at a microphone roaring.
Yeah. Now, the way this boss fight works, the weak spot is the eye. So first things, we have to home attack on the bats and home attack on the eye until he decides to run away. So it's to make it fair, so you can't do that forever. And avoid his attacks. So that's all you do. This one is actually much more is a bit more of a challenge than the other one in the jungle where he's stuck in a remote location. Here at least he's in a circle.
Did you ever like to just run about the bit, like just to see if he can catch up to you?
No, actually, although I did have a time where I got to here and I home attacked these guys and I got hit and I fell down the pit.
Well, I think that's happened to me as well sometimes.
But as usual, I'm saving the weapons till my energy bar is full. But with good luck, folks, what you can do once you've got Chaos Control is the way Chaos Control works in the bosses, folks, it freezes time. And with good aim like that, you can spam the gun on his eye. But it has to be within gun range. And it reverses the colours.
Yeah, you can't see a thing.
Yep. So I have to be at the right angle. And there we go, fire away, and done.
Big bastard.
There's not even a shockwave after that.
Out of my way, alien monster.
I couldn't really think of anything better to say.
It has to be within a PG rating.
Yeah, I couldn't exactly say fat bastard now, could I?
You thinking that maybe the victory results music here, that should be his victory theme if he's in Smash Bros.
Yeah, I think that could work well.
Now we're on to the third stage. We're going to go from a destroyed city to a circus park.
What a shift. Where'd Sonic disappear to? He's like, right,
Oh,
see you
here
later.
comes the line. Here comes the line.
Where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald?
Notice that the subtitle was more emphasis on fourth.
Fourth.
So it should have been, where's that damn fourth Chaos Emerald? Oh, hi, Tails. Is this model the tornado from Adventure 2?
It does look like it, yeah.
It's called the Tornado 3. And of course, it's powered by an emerald.
Chaos Emerald.
Tails, can I borrow that for a sec? Dumb shit.
Doo-doo.
This is just too easy. Guess it's my lucky day.
So, would you say this is the predecessor to Eggman's Interstellar Amusement Park?
I'd say so, yeah.
Now, for this part, folks, I'm probably gonna... No, I'll have to show this off later to get to the hero path, but for the hero mission, with Tails here, Eggman's collected rings from all around the world and built this theme park. So you have to collect 400 rings. It's not, but thankfully, it's not one of those Sonic games where you get hit, you lose all your rings. You only lose 10 rings in this game if you get hit. So it's not that much of a bother. The other missions are the neutral, which is get to the end, and then our good old doctor here is to kill all the robots. Oh, hello, Eggman.
Eggman, you're dead.
Are you going to be that fucking raccoon dog that was recently teased for Team Sonic Racing in disguise?
No, I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Don't lie to me, Doctor. You've already pulled this trick before in Free Riders. We know you love to do tricks like that again.
It's like you can tell as soon as it has a big mustache, you know it's him.
Not only that, it does that pose with the moustache. It's like, that is clearly Eggman. Sometimes you just wish Sega would like, just stop trying.
Yeah.
By jump through this rip, you get 5 rings.
Use it.
It's because this is a circus-themed park where there's many games where you can get bonus rings.
I can use this to get across.
Is there any big barrels where you have to press up and down?
No, but there is a little turret minigame where if you shoot the target and you have to shoot a number of balloons and then get that fill. Once you collect a number of rings, shoot another bunch of balloons, you'll get a bunch of rings. Or gain some speed here on these slopes and hit that jackpot, like so, and you get tons of rings. But I have to be careful when I'm going through here to make sure I don't collect 400 rings, because the moment I do it, it will finish the mission. Oof.
That was close.
Yeah, even though you don't see the counter on the top, I can, and if I still collect 400 rings, I can still finish. the hero mission unintentionally. And now I've got the magnetic shield, so I'm thinking to myself, I need to take a hit so I don't collect 400 rings. There we go. I'll just roll into a ball.
It looks like the score is based on the type of balloons I shoot down.
Oh, Stevie, I know you're not here, but there's the panda. Chris Redfield's panda.
Lovely.
Why is this circus up all the way up in the sky?
Because it's Eggman, it doesn't have to make sense. I mean, like, you'd go like one step further than this later in Sonic Colors by doing it up in space.
Are we about to go for a Dragon Ball reference there? It's supposed to go even further beyond. Let's sit through with Chaos Control. Let's see how much the level fails to load.
Wow.
We don't jump off, folks. Seriously, how high are we?
Imagine that, a roller coaster where you have to hang on to a bar.
Over that, like how high we are over above the city.
Death trap that.
And that's the end of the stage. There we are. The fourth Chaos Emerald is mine. Did you not like the direction of the voice they gave Shadow when they got to this game compared to Adventure 2?
I mean, it's alright. Like, do you prefer it?
I kind of prefer it nowadays, but I kind of prefer it nowadays, but I understand why people say it's too edgy. I think David Humby was a little bit too high for me, but I'm nothing against it. Oh, remember these three? Oh, this is the hilarious Vector voice. Espio's my favourite though because he's the less annoying.
He just doesn't give a shit on like what's happening, does he?
How is he muffled? His mouth is not covered. A League of Assassin. I wonder how Espio and Charmy are feeling that they're not in Team Sonic Racing, but Vector is.
Well, we need your help to hack into his computer. Don't ask why.
We want to look at his pornography.
We want to know about the Doctor's history. Now, here's what Shadow's solution is. If you have any of those computer problems where nothing's working for you folks, here's what to do. Karate chop the keyboard. I don't know about this mysterious entity. I'm just gonna jump right into it.
This may be the big case. Espio, we're counting on you.
I didn't want to jump into this anyway, but I'll do it.
It was not in the job description. Right, we're on to the second digitized world, folks. Mad Matrix. So instead of the government's pornography we're going to go for Eggman's pornography.
Doctor has got to know something.
Yeah, this looks like the other stage, but just more blue.
Yeah, a lot more. Well, it's actually split into 4 sections, this, folks, because here, what Espio's mission is basically he wants to collect data, which means you've got 4 separate towers. So there's red, yellow, blue, and green. And another thing that's unique is the color palettes. They're not just simple keys. You have to match the colors all together to get a platform to move or a door to unlock. And it doesn't really matter what color it is, as long as they match, it will open. But as the hero, as I'm doing the neutral mission here, I just care about going to the end, which is in the red tower. Oh, but I fucking hate the dark mission in this level. This is the one where you go into the big massive internet grid, and it's full of bombs. You have to detonate every single one of them. I'm like, fuck that.
Whoa.
I'm tripping over something I can't fall off. So that's what you would do for the hero mission. But see this big place, folks? The internet grid, 30 bombs all over this place. I don't care about this point. All I care about is getting to the red tower, which is where the gold ring is. This is one of the worst missions. The dark missions. Yeah. The dark mission is one of the worst. So those towers, you would go to each and every single one of them for the hero mission to collect the data. But all I care about is the red one.
Whoa.
That's the bomb. It's like you have to know which path you're going to take to get all those bombs in this internet grid. It's so fucking massive and boring.
It keeps going, doesn't it?
It's boring. I'll take the pistol and not the rocket launcher. Mainly because it has more ammo. So as you can see there, as long as the colour patches match, doors will open. And you can just jump on them. Again, I love how the enemies flash in and out of existence before deciding to blow up in the end. That key there, don't bother. Because for one, I have no idea how to get that key.
Is it like over a bottomless pit?
Yes, it is. I don't know if you have to kill those 2 robots to summon another platformer or bear Daredevil and grab it. Because I don't know if it's one of those where you collect a medal then it saves even if you lost a life or something like that. I know Unleashed did that, like if you collect all the Sun and Moon medals then you exited the level, they would count. But 06 doesn't do that. But then again, why would you bother with the silver medals? There's the gold ring right there.
Must be the angelic music.
Don't know why there's gravity inside an internet mainframe, but okay. It's a video game.
We'll just go with it.
Aye. Oh boy. It's just one of those where you accidentally touch the very corner of the next one, you're like, oh for fuck's sake. Am I going to toss my gun at this point? Since I don't need it?
That's the exit point to this world.
No, I'll just get my coma and fix my hair.
Need to look good when I'm gonna get this ring.
What a waste of my time.
What about the lovely porn you just saw? Not interested.
As Shadow questions himself what he's been through, we'll see you in the next part, folks.